Hey guys, my name is Kit and today's script is provided by Sunny Scripts over on Reddit. The link to it will be in the description below. Have fun listening and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hi, is it alright if I sit here by you? Awesome, thank you. How are you doing today? Good, that's nice. Oh, I'm doing great. Last class of the day is always a blast, you know? So, the weather was really nice today, yeah? Sorry, you're right. That's pretty boring. I'll think of something better. No, please. I'd love to chat. I'm just not used to doing it. Well, drawing someone naked. Or talking to said someone for that matter. Though I have to guess you're not used to being in this situation either. Yeah, it's not my first time attending a live model class, but it is my first time being the model buddy, making sure you guys stay awake. Obviously, it's not my strong suit, but there's a lot of new students today, fresh out of high school, and it didn't look like any of them was feeling comfortable enough to volunteer, so thought I'd take one for the team. Not that sitting up here and talking with you and keeping you company is a burden or big trouble or anything. You're lovely. Is that okay to say? Sorry. Like I said, I'm not a big talker. Still, it'd be bad if you fell asleep or felt super isolated or uncomfortable upon the podium, so I hope all my mess might at least be entertaining, if nothing else. Good. Then I'm doing my job. How are you then? Is there anything in particular you'd like to talk about? I could keep trying to go on about the weather if you want. I know more about clouds than you think. Alright, but if you're missing out, feel free to change your mind. How's your day going? Any fun plans after this? That's so fair. Putting on clothes after this would be pretty fun, I bet. Feel free to let me know if you're too cold or anything. We have extra heaters in the closet. Anyway, if you've got any better plans today than getting dressed? Like, what are you gonna do with all that nude model money? How much do they pay you anyway? Wait, really? That feels low. Is that low? I don't know, but more? Especially since you're a nude model too? That's kind of insane. That sucks. Us students and the teachers should be looking into tipping you or something if the school is going to be cheap about it. Or would that be weird? Would it be weird if I tipped you? I'm sorry if so. That's true. Who wouldn't appreciate more money? You could put like a Venmo code here. I tip you just to apologize for putting you through something like this conversation on top of the great job you're doing. This can't be easy to do. Not that bad for you, I'm sure. Since you're so beautiful. Of course, that's not to say that less beautiful people wouldn't make great models. Because any and all references are appreciated and any and all bodies are good. I'm just saying that the work feels easy and more natural when the subjects are as beautiful as you. If that makes sense. Good. A change in topic would be great, actually. Oh, we're working on different things. Perspective, shading, dimension, stuff like that. The teacher said for me, for example, to work on capturing life. Whatever that means. I typically do landscapes or inanimate objects, so it only made sense to attend more live sessions. Of course, if you'd like. That is a lot of your nose, yes. You're very good at this. At keeping yourself still and even. But your nose keeps giving you away. It twitches and moves with your eyes and thoughts. It's very interesting. Well, more people should. It's a very good nose, very becoming. I'll tell you as much as you like. You have nothing to be sorry for. It was funny. I can't blame you. It's sort of unfair to expect us to stay up here for 2 hours and not entertain you somehow. At least I'm helping. I wish there was more I could do to be better company. I'd turn around so you could see maybe watching me draw something, but I guess that would be very interesting now I think about it. And then I couldn't draw you anymore, so... Should we play I Spy, would you rather? Maybe we could pick your next pose when the hour turns? You should get on that. There's too many options. You leave it up to the second. You might panic and settle on walking like an Egyptian. Or touching your toes. You see a lot of crazy things in art classes. Well, there are so many choices. There's the typical. Standing. Wonder Woman pose with the hands on the hips. There's sitting with the ankles crossed. The pose you're in. Lying back on the chaise. You can just go crazy about almost anything. We had an athlete model for us once, and tried to plank for the full hour. He regretted that really fast, as I'm sure you can imagine. So fast. Not that I can blame him, of course, but I wouldn't have... Sorry, I didn't know keeping your models awake and engaged would be so distracting. It's too fun talking to you. You're poking fun again. You have to be, because I wasn't trying to... Oh? Oh, well... If you're asking... If you're okay with it, sure, I'd really like to go out with you after this. No, you're more than just earn that money. I'll buy you a drink. Is there anywhere specific you'd like to go? There's this place about 6 blocks away that just reopened. Yes, sir. I'll get right on that. Don't laugh at me. If you want that coffee, you better pose for me. Okay?